All right, back for another beer review, and today I'm going to be reviewing a beer from the Upland Brewing Company out of Bloomington, Indiana, and this is their Juiced in Time. So this is part of their Side Trail IPA series, and they say wander off the beaten path. They say it was born out of curiosity. They focus on experimental and innovative brews, and this is a New England style IPA. Comes in at 6.5% alcohol by volume, and according to Untappd, 20 IBUs. So this beer was sent to me by my buddy Todd, so thank you very much, Todd. Truly do appreciate it. If you guys want to check out all the beers that Todd sent my way, I'll post a link in the description box to the beer mail unboxing video I did. So Todd sent me 4 beers, and this one I was the most curious about because we do get Upland Brewing Company beers in the Western New York area. Very limited distribution, and it's usually their sours. So when I saw an IPA, I was like, wow, that's awesome. And it's probably it got me the most excited. Even though he sent me some awesome beers, this one, I'm curious about it. I want to see how Upland does a non-sour. So yeah, I'm ready to go. So let's get this in glass, see what we got going on. Now, the malts they're using for this, pale, wheat, oats, and carapils, and the hops are Galaxy, Amarillo, Citra, and Eldorado. So, you know, some good hops for sure. And yeah, let's see what we got going on. Give this a pour using the Victory Golden Monkey glass, but you know, for purposes here, we'll turn it the other way so you guys can see how this pours out. Well, it's pouring out like juice because that's what you expect. So yeah, this beer has this nice, you know, super turbid, very dense, deep honey orange color to it. Has about 1.5 fingers of an off-white soapy kind of looking head, big bubbles, small bubbles, but it looks like, you know, you just got done washing dishes and there's, you know, the soapy vibe to it. So yeah, but it plays the role. It looks like a New England style IPA, so let's get a nose on it. Oh, some nice lighter, yeah, straight up like fuzzy peaches right there. Or like gummy peaches, if you've ever had the gummy ring candy with the, you know, sugar on the outside of it, and it basically tastes like, you know, basically peaches, but artificial candied peaches. That's what this smells like. There's a nice, almost grassy component underneath all of it. And I am getting a bit of like a crackery, bready malt. Now this can, on the bottom of it said best by August 18, so you know, it's, as I'm reviewing this right now, it's like mid-July, so this probably has a couple months on it, I would assume. I did get this a couple weeks ago from Todd, so not super old or anything, but not like super fresh either, but it's before the best by date, so we're at least within that range. Yeah, mostly those peaches, maybe a bit of like mango going on. Maybe a touch of, what was that? Yeah, like a little bit of passion fruit too, but not a lot of stuff going on here. Mostly big peach notes, a little bit of mango, a little bit of passion fruit, bready, crackery malt, and a little bit of underlying grassiness. Smells pretty good. Let's get into it. Cheers. That's pretty damn nice. This is the first New England style IPA that I've had in a while that has a nice malt component to this one. I usually don't mention the malt in these New England style IPAs because usually it's like the 10th character that's hitting my palate. It's so minute that it's not even, you know, worth mentioning in the review. Right up front though, I'm hit with this sweeter, almost like honey, almost like, yeah, like this honey malt character. It has a bit of like a breadiness, some honey tones to it. And that hits you right up front, but as it goes through the palate, more of those peaches and mangoes and passion fruit really, really jump out at you. Has a nice underlying bitterness to it all through the palate, which is very welcomed. And I've been saying that a lot lately in New England style IPA reviews where I'm like, oh, you know, I dig the bitterness. I'm glad the bitterness is here. It's the truth. Look, I can get down with the juice bomb. I really can. That has no bitterness and tastes like fruit juice. Fantastic, especially if it's, you know, 7-8% and hides the alcohol. But I also appreciate a nice bitterness to offset a sweetness in a beer because some of these New England style IPAs can be a bit too sweet. Body and mouthfeel, very, very nice. It has a soft, almost creamy vibe to the mouthfeel. The body's like straight up medium bodied at 6.5%. Nice. Just can't really complain about it. Wow, this is really nice. This is one of those beers that doesn't need to be overly complex to be damn good. Even though there's just that peach and mango and passion fruit, along with that honey malt and a bit of like grassiness underneath it, it's very cohesive. It's a well harmonized beer. It just works. It's the easiest and best way I can explain it. It just works. Yeah, this is nice. First non-sour I've had from Upland, and this is a winner. There's not much more to say about it. Peaches, mangoes, passion fruit, a nice honey malt character, honey, bready, bit of grassiness underneath everything, proper body and mouthfeel, super easy to drink, and I'm impressed. I'm going to give Juiced in Time from Upland a solid 4.25 out of 5. You know, it's not the best New England-style IPA I've ever had or anything, but at the same time, it's done right. It's well made. The flavors that are here are, you know, not like overbearing or bold or like blowing me over, or as Paul over at PA Brew News would say, bombastic. At the same time, they're just tasty. And sometimes, you know, we get into these reviews, and at least for me, and, you know, I start naming off 75 different characteristics and blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, if it's a good beer, it's a good beer. This is a fucking good beer. Sure, there's only like 4 or 5 real characteristics to it, but it doesn't matter, because if it tastes good, I enjoy it, gets appropriate rating. So 4.25 out of 5 for Upland's Juiced in Time. Thank you once again, Todd, for sending this one my way. I do appreciate it. Cheers to everybody out there. And yeah, we'll be back probably tomorrow for another review. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want. And yeah, till the next time, see ya. Cheers.